Like Carter said, I'm Makenna. I am the only sister of the bride, so I was kind of born into this job. Didn't have much of a choice, so here I'm giving a speech, so bear with me. But in all honesty, it's such a privilege to be the maid of honor for my beautiful sister, even though I'm probably the worst one there is. If you know me, you know I was definitely not made to plan a wedding. But let's just keep it at that. We'll keep it at that. But the one thing I kept telling Taylor leading up to this day was my one piece of wedding or marriage advice, which I don't have much of. The one thing I kept telling her was, you still have time to change your mind. I got the car running, just say the word, we have a code word, we'll get you running. It's all good. But we're still here, so that's good, and it's been a great night so far, so that's awesome. But in all seriousness, this whole process has felt super surreal, and I cannot believe my sister is freaking married. Woo! It's just crazy to think about because I still see Taylor as the immature sister I had growing up. I know Todd has seen that side of her, so I'm not worried. But on one of their first dates, and many to come after, I remember the two of them coming home from dinner, and Todd just busting up laughing about Taylor spilling her drink all over her and the table again, which I know you guys have heard already. So you can imagine how hard it was for me to picture her as a married woman. But also speaking of her klutzy side, one of my favorite memories that illustrates this so well is one time we were visiting our grandparents in Arizona. We had decided to fix up the little dirt bike they had in their garage and just take it for a spin, learn how to ride it, all that good stuff. So me and Taylor were both really excited to try it. I got on first and did a slow little loop around the gravel lot, made it back safely, and handed it over to Taylor. And before my dad was finished with the safety briefing he was giving her, she took off on the throttle and went straight to the other side and ran into the rock wall that was on the other side of this gravel lot. And it ended with a bloody gashing knee and bloody screaming, but, you know, it's all good. But what else did I expect from her, you know? Klutzy Taylor. But growing up with a sister is something I will forever be grateful for, and I am so glad that I had an older sister, especially Taylor. When I think about childhood memories with her, all I can picture is us joking and laughing together all the time. And while we may look very different on the outside, brown hair, blonde hair, blue eyes, and green eyes, we have always been so close despite that. We've always had the same sense of humor, so whatever I laugh at, she laughs at, even if it is the dumbest thing ever, and nobody else thinks it's funny. As kids, we shared a room, and I remember staying up so late, just laughing at everything, coming up with games and obstacle courses, or just talking. We would entertain ourselves for hours, and just be in our own little world. And some of the memories that I will never forget are the times we made music videos, shout out to JD Cash, she knows what I'm talking about, and made up dances. Even though Taylor had to take the spotlight from me a few times, I forgive her for that. But just playing in the backyard or playing games on our old Xbox, it's just all those little memories that I will cherish forever with my big sister. And having a big sister is like having a best friend around all the time, and that's really how it was with Tay and I. We did everything together. And of course, it was the two of us against Kellen, so it was nice to constantly have backup. But in all seriousness, I am so lucky to have been blessed with someone to look up to for so many things. Tay, you have paved the way for me in every aspect of life. I've always had big shoes to fill as a little sister in the best way possible. Now I'm going to get emotional. Awesome. You have set an amazing example of how to be a God-seeking, confident, intelligent, funny, most of the time mature woman who is not only my big sister but my best friend. And I strive to be at least half the woman you are in every way. I didn't want to cry. What am I doing? You're welcoming to anyone who comes your way with open arms. You pursue your passions, you've always seeked a fulfilling life, and you're not afraid of the unknowns. You have a radiant confidence that I hope to emulate one day. So she's kind of too perfect, so I have a lot of catching up to do in a short amount of time. But I am beyond excited for you two, and I cannot wait to see what adventures lie ahead. Todd, you're amazing, and you fit in with our family so well. Whether it's your humor or your expertise at quoting movies, you cannot be a better fit for Taylor or our family. And when you marry Taylor, you marry a whole family. I know you already know that, but I just wanted to remind you. But I am so excited to have another brother. I love you guys so much, and I'm so excited to have an excuse to visit all the cool places you guys live. And while I'm sad to see Tay go off into the big world, I know she's in great hands with you, Todd. I cannot wait to see where this life takes you to. So cheers to the new Mr. and Mrs. Link. Woo!